It's UA road day. The trail was gnarly yesterday. Today is road day, and usually it's not a whole lot of asphalt, so we'll probably be off-road most of the day. We gotta go. Time to go. Days at about noon, everybody gets really sleepy. We just went and did Flight 93 Memorial, and now we're on a long road day, winding around the. Are we split, or did we go into Maryland or something? Or
yes, we're in Maryland.
All right, I guess we're in Maryland now. Driving on windy roads, everybody's getting sleepy and driving all over the place. It's partly because we're tired, and partly because nobody's got proper tire pressure or sway bars. We're rolling out though. I have no idea what Trent has in store for the rest of the day.
Interesting fact about the Appalachian Mountains, they are actually the oldest mountain range in the country, and at one time were taller than the Alps and even Mount Everest. Careful now, because there's a high mountain failure on the car. Riding up front out of the dust, this ain't bad. I kind of like this stuff.
We're cruising along this dirt road in West Virginia. It's an awesome road, but man, it is dusty. Can't see probably 20 feet in front of me. I just totally lost the road right there.
I was just wondering if you wanted it.
Good times. If you could see through the dust, you could see that there's a beautiful river over there, beautiful mountains over there. Instead, I just see Tiger's taillights, barely.
For everybody to catch up, I'll go ahead and say that you're witnessing something of a rarity on Ultimate Adventure, and that is we are actually on time for something.
What?
It's pretty rad. Up to your right, you're going to see a very interesting building. It's called the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
What? We're going to a loony bin?
That's right, this is a mental hospital.
Awesome.
Started being built during the Civil War. Actually, construction of this building stopped during the Civil War and then resumed and was finished, I think, sometime in the late 1870s, early 1880s. It was in continuous operation from about then until I believe about 1994. So it is a very old historic building, and we are going to check it out.
We're going to the loony bin. Loony bin.
Alright, guys, just file in here.
Pretty crazy.
And let's go check this place out. So, what I also need you to do is come see me with your $9 per person, please.
We are at Good Evening Ranch in West Virginia. This is a legit off-road park. We got rock bouncers at the front office. We got rock bouncers leading the trail. It's gonna get wild today, and I brought that. Get a good look at it, because it's probably gonna be all banged up by the end of the day. That's what all the locals are telling me, at least. So we're gonna jump in here and go line up, see what it's capable of. It's thick in here. Like you can barely even see the car in front of you. I got my truck up Cadillac. How'd it do?
He just killed it.
I didn't kill it. I had to back up like 3 times, but I drove it. No winching yet.
Yeah.
I did wipe out a tail light back there.
I got a Band-Aid for that.
He's not even slowing down. Got it. Unnecessary use of throttle. Deduction 2 points. Tiger's an absolute animal. We're still trying to determine if he's a really good driver or if he's just crazy. What do you think?
You have to be a little crazy to be a good driver.
Ah, Clifton with the insight. Yo, what trail are we on?
Upper part of Cripple Creek.
Upper
Cripple Creek.
We're on Cripple Creek. We're trying to get this big old red truck through this little rock crawling trail. Dad's letting his son Joe drive Greenford over there, and he's doing pretty good. These guys are in a full-blown buggy trying to make me look like a fool. They're doing a good job of it. All in all, it's good though. We got Josh here in the real truck Gladiator, Bob Bed 42s. See if he's got his mind right. Josh, how are you going to perform on this obstacle?
Josh.
Shoot. He's obviously not going to do very good on that obstacle. This looks pretty rad. Some camp working through it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was just telling him we're gonna get up here.
Alright, I guess Josh did get behind the wheel.
Hi. Just kiss me. I didn't tear my house open, knock it. Just kiss me. You can polish the side of it a little.
That's a rad little slab notchy thing.
You don't want to do that.
Woo! Well, hell, it doesn't have the winch on.
Daddy. Go for camp. I just burned through a bat. Do you want me to shoot one more on the SUV before going to ground camp?
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I just keep running it up.
He's like, I think I'll go this way. Somebody tells him to go somewhere else. He's like, yeah, I'm going.
I think we're getting to the last trail on. Where are we at? What's the trail?
Rubicon.
Oh yeah, dude. This trail is called the Rubicon, and it is way harder than the actual Rubicon. Fred's over here all boogered up on rocks, about to wipe out a drive shaft. Matt's up there all boogered up. He's about to winch out. All the guys from Skyjacker are working their way through. crew. There's people in yellow shirts everywhere trying to guide people and winch people and camera crew and drones buzzing by. And I'm supposed to fit that thing, this trail. We'll see. Yeah. Absolutely. Great. Brad, your rear isn't locked in either.
hung on everything in the rear.
I had to absolutely beat on that truck to get it up through here, but it's out of that section of trail. We made it back to camp. Truck survived. I think broke a tail light, dented the cab a little bit. I ground up the drive shaft pretty good. But other than that, I think it's all just sort of cosmetic. Well, that all is kind of cosmetic too. Those trails were legit, man. Probably as difficult as any I've been on. That was just really good, big rock crawling. Kind of the wrong rig to take in that kind of trail, but it did it. Made it through the other side. Tomorrow's a road day. It's gonna be good. Big road day. Yesterday was nuts, four-wheeling, hardcore stuff. We're all aired up, swapped the other drive shaft back in for the road, and we are rolling out. I guess Trent's got a bunch of cool stuff lined up for us today, so we're going to be wandering around West Virginia, and then I think tonight we got a hotel, so I'm going to be doing some laundry because I didn't pack enough certain stuff and overpacked way too much other stuff. Alright, I'm going to keep chasing down Watson. You want to see how cool you can screw up a gas station in West Virginia? Look at this place. Got trucks everywhere, Jeeps, Ultimate Adventure, coming to wreck a gas station near you. Yep.
All of us need gas.
We are just,
Most of us have gas.
we're basically four-wheel drive gypsies that just drive around in empty gas stations and fill up toilets.
Some of us are in hippie vans.
We're heading down to the base of this gorge underneath New River Bridge. I guess this is America's newest national park, and it's a really old bridge that is gigantic. This is like the fun stuff that we get to do on the Ultimate Adventure. Good enough. We just rolled up to this Hatfield and McCoy trail system. I think it's called the Ivy Branch, that they just opened up to Jeeps and trucks and stuff. So we're gonna go cruise some trails. I guess this has been around for a while for quads and side-by-sides and stuff. We're all fresh here though for trucks.
Got you a present.
Sweet, I got a new sticker.
Yeah. For Louis ViTen.
Nice. We'll put this one right up here. That looks like a good spot for it. I've been trying to get stickers from all the places we've been. Rock Run, the 93rd Memorial, Good Evening Ranch, Ivy Branch, and the Insane Asylum. Alright, I'm gonna go sign my waiver. I know. Alright, we're going out on Hatfield McCoy trails, and you gotta wear a helmet at all times if your truck's moving, so they even got an officer here that's checking in on this.
Chief, can I get around you?
Here, you're in charge of that for a second. Helmet time. You gotta be careful, because Skinny Kenny was walking around putting rocks in people's helmets. I don't know if he got mine or not.
Oh, mine was good.
I know Cameron did. Alright. This should be fun. I'm really glad we got air conditioning in this thing. It's hot.
At least for the moment.
Yeah.
On for safety, gentlemen and ladies.
Alright, we're rolling out to the trail system at Hatfield McCoy with absolutely everything I brought on the trip. The rear suspension's clunking and banging and bottoming out because I didn't get around to doing bump stops before. So I gotta kind of take it easy. Wheeling with all the weight from all our gear is kind of gnarly. I guess we'll find out if all the parts I built are strong enough. You know it's a good road day when you get a used 4 low and lockers. We are out here. I don't know what the name of the trail is, but apparently on the radio it's super tight and everybody's already smashing stuff up. Good day. They split the group up into two and we're running separate trails right now. It looks like this is the easy trail, which we've already had to winch some guys through. You can see Bailey's having a hard time up there getting out of this. Quickly van's in the middle of it. I'm about to pull up. I guess the other side is even gnarlier. How about it, Keith? How'd you come through there?
On the left side.
Did you get through that last part pretty easily? I saw you kind of spinning around for a minute.
Just had to reposition my rear and get my front up on a rock. Come on over it.
I'm about to jam this big Ford pickup in there. I'm not real excited about it.
Wouldn't be either. Skyjacker lost the taillight. I think Tiger got into the green paint.
That's alright, it'll blend in around here.
Now bring it down a little. Bring it down towards me a little. Don't even notice it.
Never see it. That's a little buff.
Look how good that tape job was, though.
I guess we just made it through that. So cool. What a gnarly little section of trail.
I want you to notice how well this stayed together, though.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah,
and
we got
how good my surface prep was.
Yeah. We got a little bit into it, huh?
A little bit. I think the fender flare is coming off.
Pretty rad. This is pretty wild. We got through that little section only to come in here and find what appears to be another really difficult section. Oh, I missed it. Georgia had that Ram Charger just about on its side. Ooh, ooh boy!
Swassy. I think we were warned about the other guy.
Hey, Tiger! Tiger! I don't know if you want to be in that notch, brother. Just telling you. I'm not saying you can't make it.
Oh, he'll make it.
Make it or die trying.
Consider it a challenge. There you go. Nope, pasture. There you go. Follow Chris. Day may have caused the most body damage out of any of the trail days so far. We got our whole right rear quarter panel is mashed in pretty bad. Fender flares falling off. May have broke a left front hub or axle.
Over the train tracks across the bridge.
But we're gonna get to the hotel and check it out. I know there's quite a few people that took damage to their rigs today, but I don't know that there were any real breaks.
Right on 119 south. Right.
We'll figure it out as we get back to the hotel.
19 south.
Copy that. 19 south. Drivers meeting! You have an extra, front axle assembly? Yeah. Okay. And another set of hubs. Because I carry too much junk. Well. You goober! We're on UA day 5 and we're rolling out of this hotel in Logan, West Virginia, heading over to some more Hatfield and McCoy trail system. It poured down rain last night and it's going to be a slick, muddy mess. If it's anything like yesterday's trails, it's going to be wild style. So, pretty rad though. We have Mark Maynard, who's a senator, with us, and his friend Jerry, who's part of this other coalition that they do to help keep trails open. So, it's a pretty big deal. This is the kind of cool surprise that you get to see on UA. It's pretty wild. Just drive through town, past a few houses, and then right away you're into the trail system. I'm heading down for this second Hatfield and McCoy trail system day. I want to show you what I've done to the truck so far. A little damage report. Tail light has fallen out multiple times. We keep changing bulbs and taping it back on. I got into this quarter panel pretty bad yesterday on a big V-notch. The flare is still holding on, but most of the bolts are missing now or pulled through. Seat cover's awesome. No real damage over here yet. I did get into the cab side right there a little. Not too bad. All is good. Front bumper's taking a beating. Kind of push this side in a little bit. Use the winch a whole bunch. This side is pretty untouched. I just kind of like got into this bedside a little bit on like one of the first days on the trip. Not bad. I swear, can't tell if we're in the jungles of South America or if we're in West Virginia. Cruising. How goes it, Fredward?
Good. We're stacking rocks a little to get a drive shaft
Off of the rocks.
off of the rocks.
Situation normal. We just got into the very first part of this trail and everything is slick, giant, rocky.
Rained all morning.
Yeah.
Made to drive yet.
Did you?
Right on it. Tiger just ripped a brake line off, bouncing this thing up a rock thing, and then got just past that, and then cut a front tire. So we're doing a tire swap, airing up a spare, putting it on. Trying to work my way up there.
You're broke.
So Dave broke his truck, and now we're gonna winch it up into the woods, set up the tent, because he's got a tent on the back, and make some sandwiches, and then figure out if we're gonna fix it or... It'll be fine. We do this stuff all the time for fun.
Alright, we broke the hub, or we broke a U-joint. I brought spares. I actually have chrome ollies with like bigger joints, so we're gonna pull this all apart, swap it out, and then hopefully get back on the trail pretty quick. Alright, get that out of the way, throw that under the truck, just so if it comes off the jack, it can't come all the way to the ground. Jeez, that thing's tight. I'm using a bunch of the wrong tools to try and get the unit bearing out. So I got pipe wrench and a little tiny ratchet. I think we're pretty good to go. Vern just went and grabbed some snap ring pliers, so we should be able to get this all happening. Those are cool.
Custom.
How about you, Chris? You been drinking water?
If you have a cup, we've got. I'm sorry.
It's coming out. Doing something. There we go. Now we can maybe get that seal off.
Go out that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just turn the wheel more and fit it back through there.
Look at that. It's gonna come out. Look at that. Broken parts.
Hold it, Dave.
Broken parts everywhere. Fords are breaking on the trails like they just don't care.
Nice.
Alright. What's that? Didn't
So
that
now's not the time for fun and games.
No, never mind.
It sits on this surface here. Alright, so I need the grease so we can get the set of shafts.
What are you doing, Dave?
Dude, we're cleaning up to start the reassembly process. The new shafts are together. These are actually Yukon 4340 chrome ollies, and they're 1550 joint, so it's sort of the step up from the 1480 joint. I was doing some stress testing on the stock one, and the 1480 is definitely not strong enough for a 75,000 pound truck coming up a rock crawling trail. We're gonna swap this crap out, put the old seal on it, slam it in there. Hopefully it's good enough.
Upgrade, trail upgrade.
Yeah, one side at a time. Trail side upgrade. I always put chrome ollie axle shafts in on day 4 of wheeling, whether I need to or not.
No, those were hardly bent.
It's actually going in? Are you freaking kidding me?
Wow.
Holy crap.
Look at that. That's unbelievable.
That is amazeballs.
What do you think, Dave?
This is great. I love Super Duty Ford axles.
It was my mechanic.
No, keep pretending
help
like
that
you're
did
doing it, but move your body
What?
on
It was my
it.
mechanic help that did
Oh
it.
yeah. Somehow he even magically got the splines to line up. Either that or we're running
We're not in.
30 spline shafts on a 35 spline
It
carrier.
doesn't look like it's all the way in.
Did we count them?
No, I didn't count them. Oh. We got parts going into the rig. I got some new worn hubs. I should have put these in at home, but I didn't. We're gonna slide those in. Roscoe's over here torquing down the unit bearing bolts to spec, which is just freaking tight. Yeah, basically got to throw a snap ring in here, hub on it, brake caliper back on, rotor, wheel, tire, peel out.
Dave, do you have
Shot. Get in here, Tommy.
work for it.
Get that logo. The light's perfect. Blocking the light.
Get out of the way!
Dude, killed it. Yeah, smoke a cigarette while you're doing it. Oh man, thanks. Oh, so nice. We get it all fixed up. New axles in there, new hubs in there. Tie rod end is still super bent, but we'll deal with that when we have to deal with that. It is absolute chaos. I just had to jump out and straighten the tie rod. That tie rod that I put on the other day was again bent, but it was bent forward and it was towing the wheels in like 3 inches. So we just adjusted right as the storm rolled in. Check this out. This place is wild. Alright, we're out of that trail. I'm gonna test out a new compressor. I had a fire that was kind of bad right out of the box, so I'm about to try this slime compressor that I picked up at the auto parts store. See if this thing's worth a darn. I got this at Advance Auto Parts for $120. And we will see if it's good or if it's total garbage.
You got a pump?
Compressors of the ultimate adventure.
It's got a
ARB single air.
cooling system on top now.
Yeah. Oh,
Ice water.
that's overheating?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Gotta cool her down.
I'm just kidding. All right, that one's working. We got ARB single air over here. The little slime compressor. The little slime compressor's over there airing up my rig, and it's kind of doing a pretty good job. What do these guys got? They got a Viair 300. That's kind of like the middle of the road Viair low-line one. It seems to be working. Wait, what are you using to air up your tires?
ARB twin compressor, or it just shut off.
No, it's going.
Or a power tank. ARB twin compressor or a power tank, depending on my mood and the weather.
All right, I like both of those. What do you use?
Oh man, usually just my hot bloated gas.
All right, you heard it from Kyle. He farts in his tires. All right, the little slime did good. Aired up my 40s from about 10 to 27 all the way around. Probably 5 minutes a tire, not too bad. And it's not.
That pump worked pretty good?
Yeah, it worked good.
Oh, nice.
All right, we had a good trip out in the woods, wheeling. We just bought everything Walmart had, filled up all our gas tanks. I guess we're heading to a campsite. It sounds like it's going to be also a state campsite that's part of that Hatfield McCoy system. So far, West Virginia is setting us up with like 3 full days of wheeling, which is pretty rad.
All right, in the left lane. Left lane.
Sweet back road cruising. It's like a big tunnel.
Cool, but we can't get it to connect.
It's a cool tunnel, and they're getting the drone in the air. So like the real video will have all sorts of rad footage. I'll go ahead and hang my GoPro out the window. Like we're doing more Hatfield and McCoy stuff tomorrow. This is Cowboy Lingo. trail system and campsite. I'm going to go in here and see if I can work on my junk so that it's ready to go tomorrow, because if it's like the last two places, it's no joke.
Watson not suitable for large trucks.
Alright, that's the last camp night on UA 2023. Unpack all this stuff up. We're going to go run some trails today, probably right here in this forest, and then tonight we'll be at a hotel. Tomorrow's the final wheeling day. Let's see what we can get into. So far this West Virginia has some crazy good trails to offer. Much recommended. You guys have to see this thing. This is Roscoe's little Flatfender. This thing is bad.
We're packed up a little different.
They get a lot of stuff. They get a lot of stuff going on inside. It's pretty rad that you can do a trip like this and still just bring a little Jeep and be totally fine. Bunch of good fab work on this, like the toe points.
It fits, right?
Air bumps.
I was just trying to figure out, we had something
Coilovers.
else.
Coilovers on the link. So it's kind of like a trailing arm. Multi-drive steering. Still drives down the highway good though. Dana 44 front. Actually no, it's a Voltron 60. Sorry.
Tracking you. Government.
Thanks, cool dude.
Thanks, man.
We changed. We had to change the tuning, I think.
You just have a small block with a sniper?
No, it's a Mega Sport.
Oh, okay.
And I changed some timing stuff in it last night. Probably shouldn't have. Definitely shouldn't have.
These are the best kind of road days. This is just cruising through the forest in West Virginia. Still part of that Hatfield McCoy system. These trails are not quite as hardcore. They're kind of just access roads for some mining operations up here, but it's really awesome. I think our final wheeling day is going to be in Kentucky, and it'll be tomorrow. So we'll find out what Trent's got in store for us for the rest of the day, because it's not even noon yet. This part's pretty rad. Ben is hanging out the side of Summer Camp Jeep. He's the old director from Dirt Every Day, so it's rad seeing him out here on this trip too. This Daniel Boone backcountry route is awesome. Just get to drive down the river. There's a pretty good obstacle on this Daniel Boone trail, and I came up it, drove like a total fool. I'm gonna come down here and see how the next guys get up it. Yeah, it seems like just driving up from there, like Miranda City, instead of going too far at night.
Yeah, it's like you fall in this far and you can take out the door.
Yeah.
You fall in that far, you get hung up and everything. So you kind of gotta do the.
Alright, ready, Freddy?
You said go?
Yeah. This Daniel Boone trail system is tight. I don't know that too many full-size pickups come through here. Thorns grabbed onto my microphone fuzzy. Tried to rip it out of my hand. Done with the Daniel Boone backcountry, what was it? Backcountry byway, something or other. That was awesome. I think we got a hotel tonight and then final wheeling day tomorrow. Hopefully the old Ford stays together. I need to get under there and check some stuff out. It's clunking around a bunch today, but I think we're good. If I can baby that front tie rod for another day of wheeling, then we should be good to go. I'll get home and then swap out or build some custom steering for it with wood parts I got sitting there. All good. Louis ViTen is smashing these trails, or the trails are smashing Louis ViTen. I got dents all over this thing. I actually like smashed the roof on it, which was pretty impressive.
Railroad just goes through here.
The Nada Tunnel. This is a 900-foot long tunnel right through the middle of this. This is incredible. Day 7, UA 2023.
Driver.
We are heading out to Hollarwood Park in Kentucky. Hopefully, if all goes well, we can all drive our rigs to the victory dinner tonight at 7 o'clock. Sometimes they got to come in on a rope. That happened last year with Matt's F250. Last day of getting the air down on UA. Kind of sad. But it's Sam. You ever ridden here?
Right here, no.
In the park?
No.
Dang it.
He has.
All right, that's it from Sam Gillis.
That's it. We're done.
Sell this rig.
This is the mud whopper.
Oh, good.
We're gonna go mud whomping today. What's appropriate mud whomping tire pressure?
On this rig, I'd go.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking that guy. He's from Louisiana.
Oh.
So in Louisiana, we air them up, not down. It's all about ground clearance.
You're doing it wrong again.
Hey Keith, Sam said you rode here before.
Yes, I have.
Is it good?
It is very good.
Best day of wheeling ever?
It will be the last day ever.
Good.
Here.
That's good.
Their signature trail, I guess you could say, is called Widowmaker.
Are we heading straight to it?
Yes.
We're going straight to the hard trail, I guess.
He's wasting time on that. We'll be there all day, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Chris and Clifton are hooking up strap. Came through this next obstacle and totally screwed it up. gas tank and on the transfer case all in one shot. So we stacked a couple rocks here, get that to start climbing, and a little winch, and we should be able to get off that without hurting anything.
Roscoe, I think you can shut it down. We don't seem to be moving anytime soon.
We made it up the last obstacle on the, I don't know, I think it's called Carburetor Hill, and got the, I was back in the back of the pack, and I got Louis ViTen up it. We had the camera van right behind us. And that thing came up, hopped and bounced, and checked out the rear pinion, broke the pinion off right at the rear end. So trying to get under there, and Christopher was welding it up.
So it needs to be
Welding up a nut or a bolt or something on it so it doesn't drop back down into the carrier and lock the rear wheels up like it's doing right now. So a little bit of fix operation and we'll be rolling out of here. You can see rear end was locked, dragging them up through here.
Yeah, I'm good. I think I got it. Somebody will need to turn the welder on after it starts it up.
Okay,
Kenny, I'm ready.
go ahead and fire it up. Right now he's welding a bolt onto the pinion, something kind of small so he can reach in there and grab the bolt, pull the pinion out. Once that's out, then we can figure out how to weld something on there to retain it so that the pinion doesn't drop back in.
I got my shot.
So we kind of ran the last obstacle of the last trail at Ultimate Adventure, but we didn't even make it out.
Yeah, there's a magnet in the tube on that side.
We've got Taylor and Gingy broken axle shaft. So they broke an axle shaft on this hill climb thing. And they're currently trying to winch the van up, which has no rear drive shaft and no pinion. That's all busted up. Here's that axle shaft from Taylor's rig. He's currently trying to knock the rest of the axle shaft out through the locker out the other side.
What's it looking like over there?
Not yet, will be. That's it for Ultimate Adventure 2023. Louis ViTen. Smash the trails. This trail smashed back. Hey, Kenny, how'd your rig do?
Did one full bounce of drive shaft. That's it.
Kenny's also in basically a full-size rig. It was the year of the standard cab full-size rigs. These things are bad. Anywho, that's it for the Dirthead Shed. We're gonna go have our victory dinner with a whole bunch of our buddies.